Hello, 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 Sagittarius and Grand Rising. Welcome to your first official love reading of 2022 of the new year, where we're going to be talking about dun 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 what is coming for you guys this year in love and romance overall. What can you expect this year in your love life, in your romantic life? So this is going to be for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. If you're interested, we're going to jump right in and get in tune. Now, you guys, please bear with me because I am a little under the weather. Your girl got the sniffles, and my voice is starting to go on me, but I'm here with these readings for you guys. I'm dropping them like it's hot. So if you hear me getting a little raspy, I may have to stop and drink some tea. Just bear with me. So for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what can you guys expect in love and in romance for the year 2022, for this new year? First one out. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Nice. And what else? For Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what can they expect in love and romance for 2022? Wedding. I'm going to take that. I like that. So some of you guys could be getting married. Because it doesn't say marriage, it says wedding, like the ceremony of a wedding. You see the bride, the groom, so some of you guys could be getting married this year. But I see making the effort. It's going to require a lot of effort on your part, Sag, I just heard to commit to this. Wow. It's interesting because Sagittarius has this stigma attached to the sign. When you hear Sag, they're not really known for commitment. So it's interesting you guys got wedding coming out. That's a beautiful energy. I feel like it might take a little bit of effort for you guys to heal the part of you that wants to reject love. That's coming through as an initial message. We're going to see what else comes through, and we're going to look at the overall energies as well. But that's one of the messages that are really coming through strong right now. Making the effort, it's like this is a great love, and it's worth taking the steps that you naturally feel guided to take. And a lot of you guys feel guided to get into deeper commitments with your partners, to really take things more seriously, or to take things to the next level. But nature is nature, right? And so sometimes our natural tendencies, especially when it's a habit, right, that we formed, is to maybe want to push things away that get too intimate for us, or that get too intense on an emotional level for us. And I feel like some of you guys are going to be working with yourselves as you are preparing for union, basically, which is beautiful. You're working with your own energy. So pay attention to the red flags. And what did I just say? It's like some of you guys, your natural tendency to want to reject love, or to push it away, or to, want to maybe run when the going gets too intense as far as the emotional connection. That's the red flag that you're paying attention to. And I feel like for you guys, this is what is really going to be, look, under that, let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So sometimes you guys, spoken from the Sag moon herself, the tendency when you are in an emotional connection that feels almost too good to be true is that your ego will start to convince you that it is too good to be true, right? You'll start to want to do things to kind of protect yourself. With control issues, that always comes from a place of feeling out of control of your internal world. So you can't control what's going on inside of you. Therefore, you look to control what's going on outside of you to try to compensate, if that makes sense, right? That is also a red flag to pay attention to anytime that you see, in commitment this year or any other year, that you are being offered a beautiful opportunity, but there's a part of you that just is, you may be putting up boundaries or walls when it comes to this, or you need to control the dynamics of how it happens, when it happens. That's coming from a place of not feeling safe enough to really just be present with what is happening. And that's why the universe wants you to pay attention to those red flags and to just allow the situation to unfold naturally. Love is naturally wanting to come into your life, Sag. It already feels like it is in your life. If you're getting married this year, chances are you already been with this person for maybe quite some time, or long enough for them to propose, right? And so for you guys, this could just be a little bit of a shell shock when it's like, okay, now we're moving from this phase into a deeper phase, and it can trigger something inside of you guys. This is just food for thought, But aside from that, I do see beautiful energies really coming through this year for you guys with wedding. It's interesting because as I pick up this deck, getting ready to shuffle, engagement ring is facing me. So I am interested to see what's happening for the Sagittarius. Let's get some cards on the table. For Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. So you guys, I pay attention to everything. Nothing is coincidence. When I went to shuffle just now, the cards did not want to merge together. And so I feel like that's symbolic of you, Sag. Not saying you don't want to merge with your partner. I'm sure you love your partner, but I feel like there's a part of you, again, that is resisting this union because it brings up a lot of emotional security issues for you, I'm going to say, right? But look, we have passion. So there is a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry, a lot of feelings here, right? And it's like, it's hard to avoid that. Let's see. Let's keep it going. For Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what can they expect in the year 2022 when it comes to love and romance? For Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. For Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what can they expect in the year 2022 for love and romance? Let's see. I'm going to pull two off the top. I just got that feeling from my stomach. Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. And we have I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, want to date. And this is what I'm saying, you guys. So in the past, there may have been situations in which you've been hurt. There may have been situations in which they came to an end, maybe against your, not against your will, but against your desire, right? Maybe you've been in breakups. Maybe you've been in heartaches. Maybe you've been mistreated. Maybe you've been betrayed, right? Whatever your situation is, it was meant to help you grow. It was meant to help you change. It was meant to liberate you, meaning break you free from, you know, the shackles that bind you, right? Sometimes we get caught up in, you know, not appreciating the moments for what they are. And we start making, you know, this future plan according to what we feel in the moment, but we don't really have any clue as to what the universe has in store for us. And I say that to say that I'm sure that there were plenty of partners in the past that maybe you thought was for sure going to be the one that you were going to settle down with, or you were going to marry, or you were going to get, you know, into a certain alignment with, and maybe it didn't work out that way. And so it could be that maybe it convinced you over time that, hey, you know, it's not meant to be, like, you know, I don't want to take relationships seriously because they don't really last, or, you know, things of that nature is kind of what I'm picking up on. But I told you, it's like you start dating someone, you start, you know, getting into things with someone, and I feel like you have to be with this person, logically thinking, you know, for quite some time for them to want to propose, or for you to be getting married to this person, right? I mean, things happen in ways where maybe you meet somebody and like 3 months later they propose because it's just love at first sight. But for majority of the planet, it usually goes in a way where we open up to people slowly over time. And I feel like this is somebody who, you know, they put themselves out there. They let you know how they feel about you. They let you know that, you know, they want you, they want to date, they want to see where this could go, they want to see where this romance could really fully or what it could fully bloom into. And there's a part of you that has to make the effort to really give to this Sag, because there's a part of you from the past that doesn't really, I'm hearing, like, have faith, full faith in love. As much as you may want it, there's a part of you that's been hurt in the past, or there's a part of you that's suffered in the past, and it's changed your perspective on love. And Spirit is here to rechange it back, let's say. It's here to, let's say, bring a death and rebirth to your perspective. At the back, we have karmic relationship. Look at this now. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you, right? And so, and it came right under, right on top of the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. With keys on a ring. Many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. So look at this. I feel like you've had karmic relationships in the past, and karmic just means something that came to teach you, right? Karma, it's a teacher. And so you've had relationships in the past that are over. Those are not coming back, right? But maybe those are the relationships that I was talking about where, you know, maybe in the past things ended against your desire. You wanted them to last. You had high hopes or high expectations for them in the past. Those were never meant to be what you wanted them to be, right? That wedding or that future or that marriage or that life that you were planning with those people, it wasn't meant to happen with them. It's meant to happen with this person, right? And so you have to take the lessons for what they were, take the experience for what it was, and use it to grow, use it to transform your life, right? Use it to put in the effort to now make the change, to commit to something that's really in alignment with you and where you're going to be going. Because the universe has its hand in all of this, Sag. I can tell you firsthand, right? With keys on a ring, I feel like this is interesting because this may be what you are used to doing now, for some of you, right? Not so much, literally word for word what this says, but this gives me the energy of not taking things too seriously. Like when you have options, and it says many options, right, in love and romance, that's usually because the idea of only choosing one option scares somebody, right? Unconventional with string along, like that's usually indications or red flags. Since we're talking about paying attention to red flags, it's usually symbolic of somebody who has not healed a part of themselves that they consider to be broken, or they may not consider to be broken, but it's a part of them that is wounded, let's say, right? And this part of them that's wounded, or this part of them that has to be healed, is the part of them that is kind of responding to love in this way where it's like, I'm not going to take it as seriously as it's being presented to me. And I can tell you firsthand, Sag, with wedding coming out, you got some serious commitment coming to you, but it's for you to open up to it and accept it, right? And be willing to go with the flow of what the universe is wanting to do for you. So let's keep going. Let's get some more cards on the table for you guys. For Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. You guys, this is just about the time when I need to drink some tea, so give me 1 second. That was great. Okay. For Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What else is coming in love and romance for the Sages? What do they need to know? Love and romance for Sag in 2022, this year. All right, Sag. So we have participation. So it's interesting. It says make the effort, and it's saying participation. For, to me, is about stability, is about commitment, it's about foundations. I feel that if you really want this to work, if you really want to secure a foundation in love, if you really want to secure a partnership that is solid, then you have to participate. You have to do your part. And I see, Sag, again, there's so much emphasis on you making the effort, you doing what's required of you to make this work, right? Not allowing old situations that have died to still impact what's now coming into your life. And let me use that word a little more sensitively, not using old situations that have ended or that have expired, right, to influence or to impact the way that you are now pursuing love. And we got sirens outside. You guys already know I live in New York City, and I always say when I'm doing readings and I hear sirens, those are my guides letting me know that I'm on point and that we're on the money here. So Sag, pay attention to the red flags, right? Next, we have the dream. So look at that, Sag. I can't even put it any clearer than what this is. Let's wait for the sirens to pass, guys. Give it 1 second. I think they're driving by. And they're like super loud. You guys, if you don't like noise, do not move to New York City. This is what you hear every day. It's like 11 o'clock in the rising, literally. The Big Apple. Here we go. All right, you guys, they just passed. So the dream came out, right? And look what it's next to. I like you and wedding. And for some of you guys, this is just a dream, right? With that card number 6 being there, it's interesting because this is the year of the 6, 222, 2022. It adds to 6, right? So this is the year your dream is coming true, first of all, right? But second of all, I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is like a dream for you, a dream come true. It's like, for some of you, it's too good to be true. It's like, oh, it's just a dream, it's just a desire that I have. I don't really have much faith in it. This is the energy that I'm getting. But this person's coming to you literally straight as like a manifestation of your literal dream. And they're coming with the energy that you've been wanting. But Sag, you also have to understand that these old situations that have expired, that have died out, that have gone away, they were meant to prepare you for this, right? Not to deter you from this. They were meant to make you strong so that you can withstand the trials and tribulations of partnership. Not to say that this person is going to be so troublesome for you and you're going to have a strong backbone to be able to deal with this. It's not like that. But this person is now ready for you and you're not ready for them, because you've gone through things that have made you strong. And you can now take that strength and use that to build a really super solid foundation with someone who loves you. And this is all the universe wants to do for you this year when it comes to love and romance. But you also have to participate, Sag. You have to make the effort. You have to do your part, because what does it say? Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Literally, you are guided. It's something you're going to feel a magnetic pull towards. You're not going to be able to really understand why, nor will you be able to fully resist it. But it's going to be something that you are hesitant to maybe pursue or go towards or act on fully, because you've been hurt in the past, and because maybe the idea of commitment really scares you, right? Because a lot of times we cannot predict human behavior. So getting into a full-on relationship with another human being, often it can be scary, right? Because it's like, we as humans, we tend to get comfortable, and then we give our, what do you call this? We give our partners, like, I don't want to say we give them the ability to hurt us, but in a sense we do, because we kind of put our emotional well-being into their hands. Sag, I feel like that's a lesson that you're learning not to do. I feel like your emotional well-being is yours to behold, as it should be for each and every one of us, right? But I feel like you're also learning that people are there to contribute to your happiness, not to make you happy. There's a difference, right? You make you happy. People just add to the happiness you make for yourself. And Sag, I feel like you're making a lot of happiness for yourself, and maybe the fear of having someone take that away again is what will deter you. Like, I'm getting a lot of different messages for different people tapping in. Take it as it resonates, but all in all, Sagittarius, beautiful things are trying to happen. So long as you allow them, you will not block your blessings, right? At the back, we have healing. And this is what I was saying. So overall, you guys, this is going to be a really powerful year for you guys to heal. Especially, look, the heart chakra is lit up. And I see that this is going to help not only with your ability to manifest, solar plexus, but with your ability to see things differently, your third eye, right? As you heal your heart, it changes the way you see things. It helps to shape or reshape your perspective. And it also helps you to be a more potent, let's say, conscious creator, right? Because when manifestations happen, it's a combination of different chakras, but usually the heart chakra and solar plexus are really active during manifestation, because solar plexus is the imagination, it's creativity, it's creation. And so you're creating your manifestations through your emotional, right? Your heart chakra. So those two right there being stimulated, I feel like you're bound to really create something beautiful this year, so long, again, as you allow it. You have to do the work, Sag. And a lot of the signs have been getting energies that they have to do shadow work. And it's interesting, because I didn't really expect to see so many people carrying, you know, energies from old, like, years, like maybe 2020, 2021 into 2022. But I do see residual traces for some of the signs that I'm reading for, including you guys. And it's no biggie. It just means that this is energy that the universe is preparing you to release this year. And that's a beautiful thing, because that means you're going to be growing, you're going to be ascending, and you're going to be evolving, most importantly. So get ready, Sag, because your lover is coming, if they haven't already shown up. And actually, I feel like they have shown up for most of you, because if you're getting engaged or you're getting married, chances are you knew this person for quite some time. You've been in a relationship or, you know, in a dynamic with this person for quite some time. So let's see. We're going to pull 6 cards in honor of the year of the 6 for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What's coming in for you guys when it comes to love and romance? We got the High Priestess. Ooh. So some of you guys, again, like, you are in tune with what's going on. And some of you guys may even be feeling like you have an understanding that things are going to be happening this year. But with the 7 of Swords here, be mindful of your tendency to self-sabotage. That's definitely a message coming through. So let's see, for the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what energies are coming through for love and romance for you guys in the year 2022? For Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. All right. The 2 of Pentacles. The Page of Swords. The 9 of Pentacles. Nice. The 3 of Wands. Nice. The Queen of Wands. Nice. And the Seven of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, you guys, we got our 6 cards. We got the Page of Wands here. So if you know me, the Page of Wands to me is always, well, it's symbolic of multiple things, but I usually see it as the beginning of some type of spiritual journey. So for some of you, this is your spiritual awakening. For others of you, you've already had your spiritual awakening. This is more about your spiritual ascension. You're mastering another level, meaning there's another journey to start. And I feel for you guys, this is also talking about beginning a brand new passionate experience that it's going to lead you somewhere, right? It's going to lead to a lot of growth, because we go from the Page of Wands to the Queen of Wands here. Like, there's a lot of growth. So you may start this year off feeling like, you know, you're interested in investing energy and time into something because you really do have the feelings. You really do feel connected. You feel the passion, the pleasure, you feel the inspiration, you feel the magnetism of the situation between you and this person. And you're curious to see where this is going to go, right? Pages are really curious energies. And I feel like there's a curiosity in you, Sag, to see what can become of this. Because again, I was telling you, it's like you can resist these energies, but only for so long, right? Before it really starts to wear you down, because what's meant for you is gonna be for you, right? Like, there are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You can sabotage a situation, but again, God has his own way of making things come full circle, right? And I feel like this spiritual journey is going to be not just one for you, but one for you and your partner, right? I do see here that there is a bit of fear with the Nine of Swords attached to it or associated with it. And the Tower is here, which is interesting. So I feel like this Tower moment is maybe a realization that you are scared of commitment, or you are scared of love, or you are scared of being in a partnership where somebody is really good to you, because maybe in the past you've been in partnerships where it started off that way and then it didn't go so well. I see here with the Queen of Pentacles, I just got like, you had to protect your energy. The Queen of Pentacles to me is a very independent energy. She's married, you know, and she has a partner, but she also doesn't need one. She can take care of her family herself. She gets her own money. So I feel like you've prided yourself maybe on being more of an independent person, so that you don't have to so deeply attach yourself, or really not so much attach yourself, because we really shouldn't be attaching ourselves to anyone or anything, but so that you don't have to deeply be vulnerable, right? Like you it's like almost a barrier of being like self-sufficient, so you don't have to need anyone else. And I feel like the idea of really opening up to love, not only is it scary, it's terrifying for some of you. Like, this is what I'm seeing, and this is what's going to be brought into your awareness. And I feel like this is also what you're going to be working on this year. Working on releasing the fear of the unknown, releasing the fear of the unexpected, and just going with the flow of things, right? So with the Two of Pentacles, I see you here trying to figure things out, trying to, like, especially with the Page of Swords, it's like, how can I make this work? And really putting a lot of thought into it, because it's something you do care about, right? For a lot of you, this is already an existing relationship. So this is somebody who you have a lot of feelings for, or who you at least share a deep affection for. And so I do see you putting some thought into how you can, you know, feel comfortable, feel stable, feel solid, and really put in the effort. Because I do see you guys feeling, again, you're being guided to take this, meaning intuitively you feel that this is something you need to be doing, or that it's in your best interest to do this, right? Or to follow this path. And so with this coming out, I see you guys really strategizing like how you can do this, how you can find stable footing in this connection, in your role in this connection, and really just working on yourself to be a really good partner to this person. And I feel that for a lot of you, once you really start to put thought into it, you start to put the effort into yourself, it's like magically it opens up this opportunity for you to receive exactly what it is that you need. You become empowered in your own ability to be in this connection, and to be open to it, and to explore everything that it comes with, right? Because the Queen of Wands, she's not just magical, she's not just attractive, right? She's not just confident, she's not just sexy, she's not just you know, inspirational. She is also brave. She's also very courageous. She's fearless. And I feel like this is you guys stepping into this fearless mindset of, I'm ready to, you know, plant seeds and see what comes of it. I'm ready to, like, you know, start investing in my future and seeing what grows from this. this is like this switch that I'm talking about, where it allows you guys to open yourself up to this opportunity that really wants to make its way to you. It's really coming in to benefit you, but there is some fear lingering that has to be overcome before you guys can fully open up to what this is that wants to make its way into your experience. Again, for some of you guys, it's not about the proposal being pushed off or the wedding being pushed off. It's about the fact that this probably has already taken place, right? Like for some of you, you're already engaged. For others of you, you're already in the relationship and the engagement, the marriage is about to come. And you can sense that things are picking up. The momentum is speeding up, right? And that is triggering the fear. And that is what Spirit's bringing to your attention this year so that you can work on it and start making the effort to really participate fully into this connection, right? And participation is not just physical, it's mental, it's emotional, right? You participate in so many different ways because we are multifaceted creatures. We give energy in so many different ways. And I feel like, Sag, you have so much to give, but you just have to be willing to open your heart space in order to do it. Right? So let's get some advice for you guys, and then we're going to close out. Advice for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Excuse me. When it comes to love and romance in 2022, what is the best advice for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What is the best advice? Ooh. All right, we got a lot of cards. I'll take the first three. Let's do it. All right, Sag, first advice. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gifts. So that's what I was saying. You guys experienced a lot of things in the past that it wasn't supposed to break you. It was supposed to help you grow and transform. Emphasis on the transformation with card number 13 coming out first. 13 is a number of transformation. In the tarot, it would be the death card, which is death and rebirth. And so I feel for you guys, everything has its gift. Everything you've been through, again, it helped to make you strong so that you can be the person you need to be for this beautiful connection that's coming in for you now, right? Everything played a role. Everything played a part. Participation is not just also about your participation. It's about how the things that you've been through contributed to what you're about to experience now. Everything's coming full circle, right? Next, we have spend quality time together, listen, and talk to each other. So I feel like this is more about understanding maybe where this person is and where them understanding where you are. I feel like it's important to communicate, Sag, if you're going through any times of fear this year, because again, this already feels like a pre-established relationship, right? You guys are ending one cycle and going into a new one because 4 and 6 adds to 10. 10 represents the end of a cycle, but when you reduce 10 to 1, because 1 plus 0 equals 1, ones represent the beginning of a new cycle. So you guys are ending a phase and stepping into a brand new phase of love, of commitment, of solidarity. And I feel like it's important to communicate to your partner and to express to them anything that makes you uncomfortable, anything you may be dealing with, just so that they're aware that it's not you, running from them. It's you really trying to deal with your own energy. Right? Communication is definitely key. Lastly, we have demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So making the effort, Sag, I feel like letting this person know, letting them feel the love, letting them understand where you are by communication. Maybe what's important to this person is that they understand you, that you communicate with them. So maybe by finding out if that's something they value or whatever it is that they value, making it your business to maybe do more of those things, not because you want to be, what is it called? Not a yes man, but like a people pleaser, not because you want to be in people pleasing energy, but because it pleases you to see those you love happy. Right? We do things for people we love sometimes, even when we don't really feel like we want to. We do it selflessly because selflessness is one of the virtues that really helps the world go round, right? If everybody was selfish, then nobody would be doing anything for anybody else. So we need that balance of, doing things for others just because it makes them smile, just because it makes them happy. That's what's really going to help hold this connection together, because not only are you thinking of you, but you're thinking of them. And not only are they thinking of them, but they're thinking of you. And that's that balance. That's that reciprocity that's going to be taking place in this beautiful connection, soon to be marriage or wedding, whatever may have you. So Sag, I'm going to leave this right here. This was a beautiful, beautiful reading. If you vibe with this, if this made you feel giddy inside like it did for me, for you guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Heavy on the comment because I do like hearing from you guys. Hearing the feedback, it definitely helps me to understand what you guys like, what you want to see more of on this channel. So if you vibe with this, hit the subscribe button. You already know the spiel. I'm going to drop the mic now, you guys. I will see you in the next video, and that's it.